Hello, here's Living Fully, Living Deeply. I am Jen, and today we come to you from a construction zone. As you can see behind me, excavator and all kinds of logs and things like that. We have cleared our land, we've got our footings in, we are building a house. Actually, we're building a studio and a house. So, as we're doing this project, I've come to learn about an unlikely duo, the duo being construction and essential oils. Two things that I may not have put together in my mind before this experience, but man, oh man, am I ever just like completely in awe, really, of how much I'm using oils. I figured, oils are kind of, a bit of a luxurious decadence. I mean, I do use them every day, but I just figured I'm not really going to have a lot of time. I'm going to be building. I'm going to be busy. I probably won't even, use them much at all. I use them more than I have ever used them before now. So I'm going to talk to you about that. The first thing that I'm going to talk to you about is the S word. Stress. The S word is stress. And, as much as living one's dream is an amazingly wonderful, fulfilling experience, it's also very stressful. There are all kinds of complications that can come up that you have to deal with. There's even just, adding the complexity to your life of, like, for us, we're living on our land as we're building. We have no services here right now, so we've got no power, we've got no water. And so we're trucking all our water in 5-gallon jugs. We have a generator that we run for about an hour a day to keep the batteries of our holiday trailer charged. But that's pretty much it. So things are rustic, and with 4 kids, 3 cats, and a parrot, living in the holiday trailer is full on. And so I needed to come up with a strategy for dealing with the stress that I'm experiencing, the stress that my husband's experiencing, the stress that our children are experiencing. And my go-to for that is peace and calming. Peace and calming is a really gorgeous blend. It's tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy oils. And it smells amazing. Really instantly peaceful and calming. It's quite the thing. And so what I've done with this is, since we're not able to use our diffuser very often, we can run it when our generator's running. But that's it. And I diffuse usually almost all day. Like I diffuse all kinds of things for different reasons at different points. And so that's not happening. So one of the things that we've done to kind of balance that out is little spritz bottles. So this spritz bottle has water and peace and calming in it, and it's my chill out mama spray. It's my chill out kids spray. I spritz them before they fall asleep at night. I bring it in the truck if we're going to do any kind of lengthy trip or be gone for any length of time, and we'll just spritz in the air in the truck just to, help everyone stay calm and grounded. And it really is profoundly impactful on the stress levels that we experience as a family. And one of the things that I've had as an unlikely, or not unlikely, fairly likely, but unwanted side effect, unloved side effect, is sleep disturbances. I've been really processing my stresses during the night, and so that's come out through having stressful dreams, waking up feeling just meh, not so good, or just waking up in the night at all, which, when you're doing all of this stuff, you need your sleep. And so sleep disturbances are not really welcome at all in my world right now. So what I have been doing is putting peace and calming and lavender together on my pillow when I go to sleep at night. And when I do that, honey, I sleep like a baby. I do. I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning to the sound of my hubby making his food or whatever to get ready for work. And it's amazing. I am so incredibly grateful. If I forget, I'll wake up in the night and reach for these and go, oh, right, that's why I feel awful right now and I'm awake and it's 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever horrible thing. It's just so nice. So peace and calming and lavender together. Um, Lavender is key in the kit as well. We keep lavender in the toolbox all the time because not only is it super amazing, lavender is it's like the all-purpose everything oil. So not only is it relaxing and calming, it's amazing for healing burns, like really amazing. The healing happens so incredibly quickly. So we use it for that. We also our one daughter Willow, who's 10, she really goes to lavender a lot. She uses it for all her bug bites and all of her anything skin oriented, and she reaches for it a lot for going to sleep. She'll put it on her pillow and what have you. She really loves lavender. So not only is it really useful, but it's also one of my children's go-tos. Another one that we use for scrapes, cuts, bug bites, and things like that is purification. Purification. Citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, and myrtle. Smells gorgeous and it is so healing. It's amazing on bug bites. We get a lot of bugs here in the buggy season, which is spring and the first part of summer. And this on mosquito bites, it changed my life. This changed my life. We also use purification in another little spritz bottle with water. This is great for when the trailer is feeling a little bit skunky, or everybody comes in after a hard day's work and the boots come off and the feet and the smell. Not so nice. So that as an air freshener, it's amazing and it smells phenomenal. So we all really like the smell of it. So that is another spritz bottle for us. Now, with doing any kind of hard physical work, you end up with sore muscles. It's inevitable. Sore muscles, sore joints. There's injuries that happen from straining too hard, lifting too much, all of those kinds of things. Which, I mean, I found that for us in the beginning of the project, there's a little more of that happening because you're getting into your groove. You're figuring out, what your body can do. Your body's getting used to this. So there are more strains and injuries that can happen in the beginning of the building process. For us anyways. So what we do is we use the love of my life. The love of my life is Panaway. It really is. I love this oil. It smells so good. Wintergreen, helichrysum, clove, and peppermint. Not only does it smell amazing, the smell really even doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter if it smelled good or not. It works so profoundly on sore muscles, aches, joint pain, like dramatically reduces all of those things pretty much right away. And we go through a lot of it. It's one of the more expensive blends, and man, we really go through a lot of it. So we do a lot of layering with Panaway and Aromaseas. Aromaseas is another beautiful blend, basil, marjoram, lavender, peppermint, and cypress in there. And so we put Aromaseas on first and then Panaway on top of that. And it works so incredibly well. My husband fell. It had been dry for 3 or 4 weeks, dry. And the one day we're doing concrete, it rains, and our earth here is really full of a lot of clay, so slippery, wet. It's raining. We've got buckets of concrete. We have to move fast because the concrete truck's here. Buckets of concrete, wheelbarrows of concrete. There was a wheelbarrow that was a bit too full. My husband slipped in the mud with this really full wheelbarrow. He hurt his knee really, really badly. And we did a couple of applications of Aromaseas and Panaway and Deep Relief, which I'll talk about in a minute. And it's just been amazing to see how quickly his knee's healing. And I was really concerned that it would be really slowing us down because it was a pretty good injury. And nope, we're just barreling on through. So love these oils. So yes, Aromaceas and Panaway together, a great thing. Because Panaway is a little more expensive and we go through a lot of it, I wanted to expand into some other oils that I'd heard were really, really good for the same kind of things. So one of the things that we got was Deep Relief. It's a roll-on, which is really super convenient for us. Peppermint, lemon, balsam fir, copaiba, clove, coconut, wintergreen, vetiver, palo santo. It it's a really great oil for the same kind of thing. Deep Relief says it all. It's that sore muscles. I use it a lot on my shoulder. I have a kind of arthritic shoulder thing going on, and it's a lot of pain, especially if when we're working on our timber frame and I'm hammering a chisel for like hours. It's sore. It's really sore. So I use the Deep Relief a lot. I keep this in my purse. It's with me all the time. Yeah, so it's definitely a great oil for that kind of thing. Another thing that we got, I was going to put that there. Another thing that we got for the same reason is Ortho Ease. Ortho Ease is a massage oil, soothing, warming for tired bodies. Absolutely, it is. This is a really great one for that whole body experience. And I think that there's something to be said for massaging too, for one of us to massage the other one and to have that therapeutic energy being put into you from someone else is a really beautiful thing and helpful. And it really is warming. You can feel your muscles relaxing. Great at the end of a long day. Also really good for kids' growing pains. Our youngest son Noah, he's 7 and he has the worst growing pains out of all of our kids. He gets them. They wake him up in the night. He'll be crying. It's a really sad situation. And we have used the Panaway and the Aromaceas for that in the past, but I've been going to Orthoes lately and really utilizing this for his legs. And he said to me, it was like 3 nights ago, I was rubbing his legs, and he looked at me with this surprised look on his face. He was like, "Mom, it's actually working." I was like, yeah, isn't that amazing? It actually does work. So this is a great blend. It's got wintergreen, grapeseed oil, peppermint, juniper, lemongrass, marjoram, thyme, vetiver, wheat germ oil, sweet almond oil, olive oil. It's a really, really lovely blend. So this is our whole body relaxing oil. So these are definitely our go-tos. There's lots of other oils that I'm using right now, but if I were to say to you, if you're building a house or if you're doing some kind of big construction project, or if you're doing some kind of, big landscaping thing or anything where you're going to be doing a lot of physical work over a long period of time, these are definitely the oils that I would say get these. Get them now, get them right away. You want to have these with you already when you're starting, because wow. And if you're already starting and you're really feeling it, definitely I would recommend picking these up, because they've really made our experience so much deeper and richer to be able to have our whole hearts and bodies supported through this experience. So if you have any questions, let me know. You can post questions in the comments, or you can shoot me an email, and I will talk to you later. Have a fantastic day. Take care. Bye.